Hey guys, Azimus here, and today I'm making a World of Warcraft tier list. We all know, I'm a Warcraft extraordinaire, and I've mastered every single expansion. In other words, I'm fully qualified to create the absolute perfect tier list that'll definitely have no qualms with anyone in the comments section. We're gonna start off strong here with the infamous and well-respected Shadowlands, which, for obvious reasons, goes straight to S tier. I'd actually put this above S tier, but as you can see, this is as high as it goes. I just love the Maw and Torghast. I think they're the most creative thing Blizzard has done in recent years. I could go on and on for hours about how excellent this expansion is, but unfortunately we have to move on. Now we have Wrath of the Lich King, one of the most anticipated expansions in Warcraft history. I'm gonna put this in good, because this is when the game actually started to get good. And speaking of Wrath of the Lich King, Fanhome has done the unthinkable and brought the legendary Lich King to life with the 60cm articulated model, from the intricate details of his armour to the glowing runes of Frostmourne. Today I'm building the first two magazines. Starting off with the Helm of Domination, we follow the simple instructions to merge the helm's upper and lower lane into the skull cap, before easily positioning it into the helm. And just like that, the helmet is almost complete, then finishing off with the final piece, the top spike, which we simply press into place. Look at this, what an amazing result. Next up is Magazine 2, the left shoulder, which we first attach the spikes into before adding on the skull rondel, which you simply press in on the front and then screw on the back. And just like that, Magazine 2 is done. Not only was this easy to build, but every single part feels like absolute quality, and you can tell that when the Lich King is fully assembled, he'll look absolutely incredible. I'm really looking forward to finishing this and having it above my setup. A massive thanks to Fanhome for the opportunity. Be sure to check it out with the link down below and build your own Lich King today. Next we have Cataclysm, and I really think Cataclysm is overhated by so many people. I'm putting this in exceptional because it's actually a really fun expansion where you get to kill a giant dragon called Deathwing, and you can play as goblins and werewolves. How cool! I don't think it's S tier like Shadowlands, but it's definitely a great expansion that doesn't deserve the hate it receives. Plus, the new Orgrimmar is so much better than the old one, and post Deathwing Azeroth is a massive improvement compared to vanilla Azeroth. Now, Dragonflight. I'm actually gonna put this in S tier purely because it's inspired by Spyro, which is one of my favourite games of all time. First off, the zones are just incredible. When I first flew around in the new areas, it took my breath away. In this S tier expansion, not only can you actually play as a dragon, and a special new class called the Evoker, which are amazing and should be in Classic Plus, Blizzard completely overhauled how flying mounts work, and this is legitimately one of the best things they've ever done for Warcraft. Flying mounts are so much faster now, and they're more interactive. It just feels really good. Look at this. You can be a dragon, riding a dragon. Gosh, such a unique idea. I actually completed every single race. I even got all the achievements and transmogs. When Dragonflight Classic comes around, people will really enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, you clearly don't like Spyro and have a terrible taste in games. Legion. Now where do I put Legion? I mean, it was decent, right? Not good, not exceptional, not S tier, decent. Now Warlords of Draenor. Now that's what I'm talking about. This goes straight to S tier, no contest. One of the massive things introduced with Warlords of Draenor was the level boost, and to this day is still one of the best things Blizzard has ever added to Warcraft. Think of the thousands and thousands of hours people have saved because of that level boost. This is by far one of the best expansions ever made, not only for raiding, but for PvP as well. It was a definitive improvement upon Mists of Pandaria, and everyone who hated on garrisons couldn't see the true vision for Warlords of Draenor. They're an amazing addition to the game, and Warcraft wouldn't be the same without them. I personally love having my own garrison with all my loyal followers, where I can send people on missions, mine ore, pick herbs, and not interact with a single person. I do think, however, that the introduction of the selfie cam is really the icing on the cake for the entire expansion. This expansion receives a lot of hate that it doesn't truly deserve, and when Warlords of Draenor Classic arrives, everyone will realise their hate was unfounded, and quite frankly, ridiculous. Now we have Vanilla WoW, which is terrible. This might just be the most boring and drawn out game of all time. It takes forever to get anywhere. It takes forever to reach level 60. The PvP is absolutely horrendous. The world buff meta is the most mind-numbing experience ever. The raiding is boring and doesn't require 2 brain cells to complete. There's no flying mounts, no heirlooms, no level boosts. And to top it all off, you're forced to socially interact with other people. I could go on and on. It's just a terrible game through and through. I'd put Mists of Pandaria at exceptional. It's definitely an incredible expansion. I'd say it borders on S tier, with the introduction of Pandaren, monks, and my personal favourite, pet battles. As a massive Pokemon fan, I was delighted when pet battles came to Warcraft, and it's for this reason that Mists of Pandaria will always have a special place in my heart. I've spent thousands and thousands of hours collecting pets to battle with. In fact, I've never stepped foot in a raid or battleground in this expansion, so I can't even say if those aspects of the game are good or not. Battle for Azeroth. Now this is an exceptional expansion indeed. My favourite part, collecting Azerite. But aside from that, I don't really remember it, so I'm gonna move on. The Burning Crusade. This is just like Vanilla WoW, except there's flying mounts. So for that reason, it's not terrible, but it's bad. And last, we have The War Within. Honestly, I've hardly played it, but I already know it's miles better than TBC and Vanilla WoW.